First, it's always good to prime your eyes, so I love to use the MAC Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. It's a nice thick base that will help your eyeshadow last. And then I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe eyeshadow palette, and first I'm setting my cream eyeshadow with just a bone colored shadow. You can just go in with one cream shadow, but I just happen to mix both of those bone color shadows just because there's two of them there, but it really doesn't make a difference. And then I'm going in with that first tan color in the palette and just carving out my eye. I'm just taking a couple different tan eyeshadow colors. It's always good to go in with tan eyeshadow colors before you go in with super dark colors because it will just help smoke out and blend out the dark colors easier. So that's why I'm just going in with random tan eyeshadow colors. So you can go in with as many as you want. The more you go in with, the smokier it will blend out. Now I'm taking a warm chocolatey brown color and mixing that with the black color. The reason I dip my brush in both colors is the warm brown is just going to help blend out the black. Black can be very harsh. Now I did put some tan transition colors down, which also helps the black blend out, but I just like the idea of mixing it with a warm brown because it just makes it even more richer and even more smoky. So you can definitely just go in with black. You might not even notice the brown, but it will just blend it out a little more nicely. Then I dip my brush into the dark emerald green and I just applied that on my left eye. It looks right to you, but it's my left eye because that's going to be the eye that doesn't have the spider on it. So I just wanted it really dark, really smoky, and I thought the dark green added a nice little dark witchy look to it. So now I'm taking my jumbo eye crayon by NYX, super big creamy crayon that's really easy to glide onto the eye, and this is just going to intensify the look and make it even darker, even glossier. And then I blend it out with the black and brown shadow, which just kind of smokes out the lines and gets rid of any harsh lines and gives it a more smoky look. So I apply this all around my eye because I want it super dark, super smoky, and this is going to be the body of the spider. And then I take a smaller under eye brush and I dip that into the warm brown and the black shadow to really smoke out and smudge out my bottom lash line. And then I apply some liner on my left eye because the spider is going to be on my right eye. So you can make this as fancy, as thick, as long as you want it to be. And then I take a crayon black eyeliner and apply that on my lower lash line on my left eye. And then I smoke it out with those same warm brown and black eyeshadows. Next, I top it off with a little mascara. Now, you can apply false lashes if you would like, but I just thought since my eye look is so black and dark, you won't really be able to see my lashes, so I didn't really care to apply them, but you definitely can apply them, girl. Now for the spider! Sorry that my camera wasn't in focus, but I took gel cream eyeliner by NYX, so it's just in the little eyeliner pot, and I took a really small defined brush. This is actually one of my child's paint brushes, but it was smaller than anything I had because I wanted it super small and super pointy. You can just get these off of Amazon, but you could also get like an angled eyeliner brush like I showed you, but the bristles were just a little too separated. That's why I'm just using this paintbrush. So I started with the front two legs and I went out at an angle and kind of like an L shape. Each leg is going to be like an L shape. So you want to go out at the appropriate angle and then dip it down. And you know, mine might look a little messy, but I wanted them to kind of look a little hairy, like they're spider legs, and I was okay with the lines not being perfectly straight. I was okay with them being a little fuzzy and hairy looking, but you know, just take your time to try to match up each line and make them go in the appropriate direction. Just to further explain, my first two legs I bring onto my nose. I go out at an angle and create an L shape. So each leg you're going to create an L shape depending on the direction you want to go. The first four legs I face towards the center of my face, and then this middle top one I face in the opposite direction. All five legs on my bottom lower half of my face are all going to face the same direction, so they all go out at an angle and they all create an L shape. I made sure to really point out the tips and make them more claw-like. Take the time to thicken up some of the start of the legs, but my eye is the body of the spider. So rather than starting at my eyelash line, I start on the top, basically my crease, and I jut it out because my eye is so dark, you can't really tell where exactly they start. Just draw those legs however you'd like, make them as long as you'd like, as big as you'd like. But you know, if you mess up, if the lines aren't as thin or exactly how you'd like, you can just get makeup remover and Q-tips and that will help sharpen up the lines. And you know, you really can have fun with this. You can add some glitter if you want, some sparkle, whatever your heart desires. Now, to add dimension to the spider, I'm going to add a gray eyeshadow, and I'm going to use this really detailed, defined brush by Real Techniques. So I'm just using this neutral matte eyeshadow palette by Sonia Cashew, great dupe for the Vizart palette, and I am going to softly draw a line where all the shadows would fall on the legs of the spider, and this is just going to help give it a 3D dimension to it and help bring the spider to life. And now I'm going to take a white eyeliner. This is a white cream eyeliner by Tarte. So I'm dipping my detail brush into it, and I'm going to use this as a highlighter. And this is just going to help highlight different parts of the spider's legs and just help add more dimension. Wherever I apply this, it's going to raise the legs and help add some more dimension and help it look a little more 3D. So apply this anywhere that light would touch the spider. And also I drew 2 little dots for the spider's eyes, which I thought was kind of cute. And then lastly, I'm going to top off with my dark lip. I think that this complements the dark spider, and I topped it off with a deeper, darker red, which I think complements the spider mighty fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you decide to recreate this, and I hope that you guys are all having a fabulous October. I will talk to you later. Goodbye.